Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome here. I think this is my first video this year. Sorry about that. What can I even say about that? I don't know why I haven't been filming videos. I think I've gotten into my own head that, I don't know, my channel is not important and I don't make coherent videos, and I feel like BookTube has changed. This is getting existential right away. I feel like BookTube has changed a lot since I started BookTube in the fall of 2014. And yeah, I just feel like I don't know what my space is anymore. I don't know who I am on BookTube anymore. I trimmed my bangs right before I sat down and I have hair in my eye. There's hair all over my glasses too. Wow. You see why I don't film very often? Bear with. All of that rambling to say that I just haven't been in the headspace to film videos, I guess. And then I try to film a video and then I hate my computer, so I don't edit it right away. And then it doesn't feel timely. And then, yeah. And then I think also because I sit at my computer all day, you know, for 8 hours at work, then I come home and I don't want to sit at my computer. Even on the weekends to do other things, I just don't go on my computers. I do still really enjoy the conversations that I have with my friends about books. I do still like talking about books with you guys. And the other thing too is that I just don't feel like I have intelligent things to say about books. I don't remember the minute details about books. I don't really read to analyze. I do analyze, but that's not what I necessarily want to take away. What I end up taking away from a book is like all of these cool themes and things that I can intelligently speak about without spoiling the book. So it's hard for me. There's hair in my mouth now. This was a bad idea. Yeah, so I was talking about it with Chris the other day, kind of complaining how I haven't been posting videos and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, why do you still do it? Like, do you still want to do it? And I was like, yeah, I still want to do it. And I feel like maybe I just need to get over myself because this is still a community that I want to be a part of. Just, I don't know, in my own head. So I haven't posted anything yet this year. I have a couple videos at least. Okay, I actually sat down and wrote a list of all of the video ideas I have in my head, and there are like at least 14. So yeah. But I have at least 3 right off the top of my head, 4 that I need to film and edit because I want to get those out. You know, like my best books of last year, I still haven't done that. And I would like to get that posted on my channel before, you know, June. So, and I know some of you are actually waiting for me to post that. So that actually makes me feel good that I know there are at least a few of you out there watching my videos that are actually waiting for me to post content. So thanks guys, because you actually make this worth it. But today's video is also that I am in a rut with my reading, and nothing that I have going, the 6 books that I have going, none of them are really what I want to read right now, so I'm not reading a lot. So I'm going to show you what I'm reading, talk about what I'm thinking about reading, and yeah, this is going to be a chatty video, I guess. I didn't want it to be that long, but I think it will be. Okay, so we'll just start with my audiobook. As I started filming, the tassel literally fell off of the bookmark, so that's sad. But I'm actually listening to this on audio. This is Supernova by Marissa Meyer, and this is the 3rd book in the Renegades trilogy, and I've been listening to this on audio, and I have another video that I have filmed that I need to edit that will explain why I'm reading this series. I have actually been enjoying it. Sorry, I should make sure this isn't glaring. What was I saying? That bookmark is annoying me. There. I actually really hate bookmarks with tassels. They just really annoy me. Is anyone else like that? What was I saying about this book? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I've been listening to the audiobooks kind of on and off for the last month. So I had hoped that I would finish it by the end of February, but I am only on like chapter 6, chapter 7. And yeah, so that's that far. And that's where I am in the audiobook. So I still got a lot to go. So I don't think I'm going to finish it this weekend, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's one of the books that I'm not really wanting to pick up. And I have Love Letters of the Angels of Death by Jennifer Quist. This book was given to me by my friend Erin for my birthday last year, so thank you, Erin. I am halfway through this one. This is the one that I've been kind of picking up this week because it has shorter chapters, and I am enjoying the writing and I am enjoying the story. But again, it's not like I need to sit down and read this. Like I can't stop reading. I don't have that feeling with this book. I am reading this for Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf challenge, because for February it was to read a book with the word love in the title. And so this one fit the bill, and yeah, I won't finish it this month, but that's fine. I mean, I could, but I probably won't. The next book that I'm reading is Another Gospel by Elisa Childers, and I'm that far into it. This tassel is okay. I think because it's short and it's not dangly, stringy, and it doesn't have beads. And it, like if you put the book down like this, it's not like a massive, it kind of squishes it down. You see? Okay, anyways, that was a tangent. This one I'm not in a rush to finish. I would like to finish it by the end of March. But I'm about halfway through, I guess, if you don't count the appendices and resources at the back. But yeah, I'm really liking this book. It's very timely, I feel. And yeah, it's really good. So that one, I'm just kind of reading usually on Saturdays when I do my devos, because then I have enough time to actually like get and study and take notes and whatever. So that one's not a rush. The next book that I'm reading, I actually haven't touched this in quite a few weeks already. Silence by Shusaku Endo. And I picked this for January's prompt for the Read Your Bookshelf challenge because it was to read, the title had a quiet word in it, and silence is a quiet word. This is a very intense read, so I'm not in the mood for that. Are you ever in the mood for an intense read? I don't know. But yeah, so I haven't touched it. I'm not very far into it. I tend to do that with books. I'll read books and then I'll get about 30% of the way through and then start another one. So that's 4 books. Then I'm reading The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain for my book club. I'm reading that on my Kindle, and Mark Twain is not the author for me, you guys. This is the 3rd book I've been reading by him. I've read Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn, and I just don't love his writing, I think. Like, it's not bad, it's just not for me. Like, I just don't click with it. Yeah, and especially this one because it was written in the 1800s by Mark Twain, right? That was when he lived, in the 1800s. And then it's historical fiction set in the 1500s, and so all of the dialogue is this old-timey language, and it's so hard for me to comprehend. Like, something in my brain is just not clicking. I actually, like, I don't know if I want to try an audiobook, but I don't know if I'll just zone out then. Like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with that one, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to read it out loud to myself, because I read a couple of the dialogue sentences to Chris last night as an example of just it's not clicking in my brain, but then when I read it out loud, it was okay. So maybe I just need to read it out loud to myself. Anyways, So there's that one that I'm struggling with. And then the last book is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. And I was supposed to be done this book by now. Oh, we were so cute, me and Elizabeth, that we thought we could read this book in 2 months. Both knowing that we just tend to read all of the books. Like, yeah, if we sat down and this was the only book that we read, yeah, I'd be done in now. But no. I'm on page 296. So that is like a whole book out of, 970 pages. But my plan, so now this is going to tie into my March reading plans because March of the Mammoths is going on. So my plan is to do this as my mammoth, even though I'm under 800 pages now left, but I don't care because this is a mammoth. And it's heavy. I don't even want to hold it up anymore while I talk about it. But there's that. So I'm going to try to finish that in March. And out of all of the books that I'm reading, I think this is the one that is engaging me most. But again, it's just like such a time commitment. Like I read for an hour and then I don't feel like I got anywhere, but I just need to, and I haven't been sitting down to read for an hour. Like I just haven't been doing that with my evenings. What have I been doing in my evenings? I don't know. I can't tell you. I've been doing a lot of puzzles. And when I start a puzzle, I just don't do anything else after work. Like it's kind of ridiculous. So I finished my most recent puzzle. I finished it on Wednesday. So I feel like I need to finish a book before I let myself start another puzzle. It's kind of bad, you guys. It's terrible. What else to tell you? Okay, so March of the Mammoths. And Rainey and I talked about reading Les Mis. We tried to buddy read it last year and then we both just got super sidetracked. So we're going to try to read it again, and I think we're going to try to start reading it again in March, and that's fine. Might as well just add it to the list. I don't care. I don't care anymore. But we're not in a rush to finish that either, I don't think. I'll just do what Rainey tells me. And then what else? March Mystery Madness. I have one book. Is it close here? Can I grab it? One book that I would consider reading for March Mystery Madness. I can get it. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. The White Feather Murders by Rachel McMillan. Last year, I was working my way through this series and I read the 2 other books and the 3 novellas. And this is the last one, and so I just kind of fell off with that. This would be a fast read for me. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I like rip my way through these because the story's fun and light and engaging, but there's mystery. And it's historical fiction, which is what I'm enjoying the most recently, like Edwardian fiction. So yeah, so I could read this. I might read it. Now that I'm holding it in my hand, I would like to read it. I have my 2 books for the booktube spin that I haven't even started. Notes from the Burning Age by Claire North, which I have on my Kindle. I do really want to read that because the book that I've been thinking about the most lately that I want to read is The First 15 Lives of Harry August, which I already read last year, but I want to reread it. So if I read another Claire North book, that might be good. The other one is, what's here too? The other one that I picked, so like I always try to at least read the first number, and then the second number I don't worry about. That didn't work. The second one is Everyone Brave is Forgiven by Chris Cleave. And this is a World War II. It has been a long time since I've read World War II fiction. And that used to be like one of my staple genres. And it's been a long time. I don't know what happened. And this has been on my shelf for a long time. So I would like to read it, but we'll see. And then we have Middle Grade March. That was the one. So I have a couple options. So I have Until Tomorrow, Mr. Marsworth by Shayla O'Connor. So I think this is the one I'm going to try to read at least in March. Whatever. This is just ridiculous. I can just tell you about all my plans and you know that I won't follow any of them. Then I have Robin Hood of Sherwood Forest by Mcgovern. So I have no idea what the deal with this one is. But it seems to be middle grade. So it's got like large font and whatever. It's short. So I might try to read that. And then I have The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. And yeah, I don't know. It's a brick. I don't think I can commit to another brick. So those are my middle grade March options. Then I have March Mystery Madness, maybe BookTube Spin. What else is going on? And March of the Mammoths. I think I've told you all of my plans for those, maybe. And like, I'm not reading. And I have knitting and crochet projects that I want to finish. I have a blanket that I'm working on for my sister-in-law for her. I've been working on it for like a year already. And crochet isn't my passion. Knitting is my passion. But she wanted a mermaid tail blanket. So I mentioned it before. And I want to finish it by her birthday. Her birthday is March 25th and I need to finish it in time so that I can mail it to her because she lives in Calgary. So it's like March 15th. Oh no, now I said it. I'm like, oh wow. That's like 3 weeks. Okay. And I've got half of it left to finish. I figured it out and I'm only half done. Oh wow, now I'm depressed. Okay, anyway, so while I'm crocheting, I can't read. It could be audiobooking. Because also it's hard to watch TV because I have to look at it the whole time. Knitting I don't have to look at the whole time. So then I can watch TV and movies with Chris. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. I think also just mentally, with all of the things that are going on in the world, Canada, my brain is just not, it's not there, and that's fine. This is not normal times, so it's okay if my brain isn't there. And my goal for this year had been to just kind of go easy on myself, like as in not set goals, not do reading challenges, and then all the reading challenges come along and I just want to take part in them. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might not read any of these books and that's fine. But yeah, so I'm kind of just in a conundrum, but I wanted to sit down and talk to my friends about all of the things that are happening in my brain as far as reading goes. But yeah, so I hope that you have a really good weekend. I hope that you are not in a reading rut like myself. I will come to you soon, hopefully this weekend, with my best books of last year, with my December and January and February wrap up. I filmed my December wrap up a month ago. Have I edited it? No. There's a couple other videos that I filmed that need to be edited and another one that I want to film and edit. So I don't know. Hopefully you'll be seeing my face a bit more. Ridiculous. I hope that you are having a good week, a good weekend. You know, as good as you can with our world. Yeah. I hope that you're enjoying what you're reading, unlike me. And I hope that you have a good weekend. Let's chat in the comments about anything that you want. And yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, so long. Thanks for all the fish.